kafe. Když budu mít více času, tak si samozřejmě dám to 20 toho malířitli. Mě ty fečky tak jo, budu pokračovat chvilku. To malíře si rozhoduješ spíš o, já nevím, to úplně prosím, no spíš teda tady čeho. No, příští měsíc nějak se no, ale kolik chci přesně ten datum. Že to je, to znamená 7, to je to si teď právě. Když se do toho dám, tak to budu mít projekty. ostatní z tego wyciągnął. To pozostaje. Tak. Może wsypię 1000. Jo, myślę, że mi się to robi. Dobra. Mogę sobie zamówić. Przepićmy z tej walki. Mia così siete stati io non c'è stato mi deve essere stato un computer possibilità no to ten zarmo a to sobie powiedzieć to miałem no, dalej facciamo su di storia con
Both Hut squads are ready to go. This should be a fun one. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. No shortage of skill on the ice tonight. The Devils will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Looks to make a play over to Kucherov. He got all of that hit. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Smith. Intercepted in the offensive end by Kucherov. Big time stop there.
When a goaltender reads the play quickly, James, and they anticipate, they get to position quicker. When they get to position quicker, they get square to the shooter. That's exactly what he does here as he turns the wrister aside.
Does it again with the stop.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Big open ice hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Sakic's moving the puck through his own zone. The Wildcats scoop it up along the boards. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Moves it to Ovechkin. Marner's got the puck. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
Quick pass to McCarr. The Devils go to work on offense. Dion's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see what the official says here.
You can see him shaking his head and arguing with the official, James, but they're not changing their mind. This is a penalty.
Dion's won the draw. Takes a shot. Big stick save by the goaltender. Goes across the point. The Wildcats have possession shorthanded. And he passes it up ahead to McDavid. Tiptoes around the poke check. To the low slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Perron.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness.
Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity. Gerard standing up, ready to go.
Harley's taking it from his own end. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. McDavid's called for a trip and he's off to the box. Another scoring opportunity looms here.
When the power play is struggling, you got to get a screen in front, and it has to be with good timing and recognize when that shot is coming.
Puck exits the zone. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. Takes the pass from the left wing. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. And they score!
With the delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
When you have a player like this that cannot get pushed off of the puck, a lot of it can be attributed to power and the physicality, yes, but how about the core strength that it takes and the agility and the mobility to be able to know exactly how you have to position your body? I mean, he is just incredible. And then he pulls off a beautiful, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Sakic's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
The Wildcats gain possession in their own end. Skates across the blue line. Penalty expires and the PP unit gets set to go to work. Here's a chance behind the net. Hammers the shot. Denies him with the save. Zetterland's got it in the defensive end. The Wildcats' power play goes powerless. They still trail by a goal. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Played big in the moment there. And a stick break setup. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. McDavid's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop by Perron.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Denies him again. Giant sinking and he makes the save. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Perron's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Quick feed to Matthews. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Here's a short pass to Campbell. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Oh, there's some body contact. And they finally get it out and finally stop all that pressure. The Wildcats ready to go on the attack. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Devils have taken a 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the bank feed. They've got numbers. A centering chance. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Wildcats get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it on over to McCarr. Fires it. shot dies in the traffic jam. From behind the net. The Wildcats played along the wing. One-timer! Can't connect on the shot. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. The Wildcats have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. The Devils win the draw here in their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Landeskog's got it against the boards. Hammers the shot! And that goes off course off a body. Moves it quickly over to Recchi. He scores! Talk about staying with the play!
Well, it's all about being strong. You have to have that center of gravity, but you also have to have a lot of core strength to be able to ward off your opponent and shield the puck like he did. And as a result, it winds up in the back of the net.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Devils are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. The Wildcats win possession here in the open ice. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Oh, and another big stop. And he rings the post. And he rings the post. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
You know it, James, because the puck is being in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Lowers the boom with that hit. The Devils have it from their own end. Shot!
He's reading these shooters so well. He's getting in front of them. He's aggressive, and he's challenging them to beat him, James, and that's what I love about him, a ton of confidence.
Shakes off the coverage. Perfectly executed hook check there. Angles it over to Giunta. Puck picked up by Smith. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Laying the body. Puck grabbed by Landeskog. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
The Wildcats will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they want to carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Wildcats have a 1-goal deficit heading into the third period here, James, but you got to like the way they played through 40 minutes. When they've held the puck, they've had possession time, and I think their effort areas have been quality. They just have to find a way to convert and try and get this tied.
Into the offensive end now. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. The Devils take it along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Sakic. Can't get a hold of that pass. Sends a pass over. Taken by Matthews. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Sakic. Here's a chance on the attack. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Tucked away in the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Campbell. Moves it to Arnott. Malkin's got it along the wing. Quick pass to Dion. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. the boards by Kucherov. Shot! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Well, that wrister had some heat, James, but he was able to get in front of it and turn it aside.
Slides the puck across to Drouin. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Here's a pass down low. Taken along the wall by McDavid. Knocked away. Can't get it to go. The Wildcats gain control of the puck against the wall. Big time stop by Bobrovsky.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Smith's got control of it now behind the cage. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
And a great save.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
And that's knocked away. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Here in the late goings of the period, the Devils lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. McDonald's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Wildcats coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. The Devils have it in the offensive zone. Avoids the poke check. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Crosby's lugging the puck. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Crosby. Here's a shot. Scores! And we are tied! It's a new game here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. Well, it looks like they've reset the table. I mean, didn't get the start that they wanted, found themselves behind the 8-ball, but it's amazing, James. It's an old cliche, but the game is never over until it's over.
Under a minute to go in the third. Loses the coverage there. Huge steal at his own end. Gains the zone through center. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Oh, what a move to get by there. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Petrovic. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Moves the puck behind the net. Takes a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. And he slides it quickly to Matthews. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And it's a quick pass to Malkin. And that slides right out to center ice. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Great reach with the poke check. Play is called for offside. The centerman right into position. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Well, there you go, 60 minutes played, and now we're going to head to overtime. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them have skates. We'll find out who the hero is next. Lot of different choices on social media as to who'll be the hero here in overtime. Let's find out who's got the game on their stick. Here we go. Overtime is officially underway. Oh, right off the cage. 2-on-1. Here we go. And there's the save denying a great chance. Scores! They take it in overtime. What an effort by this team out there tonight.
fakt nebavilo, ani trochu mě to nebavilo. Já jsem to vybere, to šlo úplně pořád. On totiž ví, jak to přesně vysílat tu střelu. On přesně na třetí ví, jak to padne branka. Všechno je tam prostě ajíčko řízené, to nic jiného není. Mohlo mi to dobře. Teď si myslím, počkej, já se ještě podívám na věc. Něco v pozorním stavu. Něco. Co si dělá? No tak co asi bude ještě ale zaposlená, nás počím. To je prostě úplně, pak vydělali na to. Oni měli taky 3 píčoviny a vždycky za to 32.
What a night for hockey as two dynamic forces collide. Dion's multi-point game puts him in the spotlight for tonight. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Oh, I've been waiting for this all day, and we are now officially underway. Scooped up along the wall by Campbell. Over the line they come. Sends it over. Picked off by Ehlers. Puck scooped up by Kucherov. And that's stolen in the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Fleury. Pushes it across to Kucherov. Team Finland's got it along the wall. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, scores! And just like that, we've got our first in a game. Pounder didn't even have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Team Finland's won the draw in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Great pressure to force the turnover by McDonough. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Picked off by Green.
Team Finland's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Here's a short pass to McDonough. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And the extended stick ends that one. Ovechkin's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Handles it along the blue line. And he easily stops that one. And that pass is redirected. Puck picked up by Theodore. Down the right side and into the zone. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Wilson. Tries to feed it over to Zetterlund. And he coughs it up with the pass. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Team Finland's got the puck against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Gonchar. And it goes off a stick. Grabbed along the board by Wilson. What a steal in his own end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, and there's a great save by Fleury. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Trailing by one and you take the penalty, not the way to get back in the game. First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Hornets won it in their own end. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Team Finland's got a hold of it against the wall. Puck grab by Campbell. He scores!
Tak to má být. No, takže tak. Počkej, že jsme vyhrali, ne? No, to si říkal. No, co ti si balíček, ale takhle píčaj, no. Počkej, no, takže to už začíná mít zajímavé. Ono právě to baví, že on vlastně Wiecie co? Ja tak miał w sensie to nie. Jo, podobno się to nie jest. Zaraz powiedział. Co was napadnie, ale co nie robię, no nie wiem, sobie nie sam robię. Nie wiem, bo nie wygląda sam robię. A to no co ci mówię, zajmowane, w tym efekcie nie kocham. Nie stopałem co nie kocham. Ale to nie co chodziło właśnie, bo na końcu robiłem się podpadku redkowy, ale to się kończy. No takie, przejdziemy się dalej. Tylko poradnie byśmy dał. To się przychodzi ten.
Hi, everybody. James Cybulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They're absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this Hunt matchup. The Sharks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. The Devils have the puck now. Dished on over to Smith. Puts it on net, and not much on that one.
I love that he's getting jabbed at, pushed, and he can't be taken off balance, James. That's because he's got that low center of gravity and core strength. He does get a shot off, but the goaltender makes a great read.
And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Campbell stick handling in his own zone. And here's the pass to Kucherov. Quick shot! Denied by the defender. And he takes the pass. Off a stick. Looks to get the puck over to Tavares. Strong defensive effort. True's gained the line and on the attack. Moves it to Smith. And now he moves it quickly to Campbell. Stolars hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Devils win it. Takes a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Fires it. And that shot gets blocked, and they score. The Devils strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Still keeps a hold of the puck. Quick pass to McNabb. Here's a blast. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Look at this, 2-on-1. And then Rush is broken up with a great defensive effort there. Pass across to Gagne. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he bends on it. The Sharks will play it from the corner. And he slides it quickly to McNabb. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Duclair. Passes on over to Gagne. Textbook poke check by Petrovich. Now he slides it up to Brown and sends it just out of reach. The Devils have it now. Quick feed to McDonald. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot. Oh, what a great save by Stolars. The Devils take possession in the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by McDonough. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. In the final moments of this period, the Devils lead it 1-0. Dion's won the draw inside the neutral zone. And that's off a stick. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Here's a short pass to Hamilton. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's won the draw. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Works it across to Kucherov. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Nice defensive robbery on that. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Sharks really haven't generated anything offensively, and I believe it starts in their defensive end, James. They're not connected. They're not getting exits that create speed through the neutral zone, and their opponent's doing a good job to shut it down. They have a minority of the shots, but they're lucky it's still tied. They can get back in this game.
The Devils will play it from the defensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Takes a shot, and that's blocked. The Penguins gain possession. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. The Penguins cross the blue line and are on the attack. Puts one on net. He scores! Off the pipe and ball to the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor, and they go right into the net. Well, this is a fantastic shot that beats the goaltender clean and hits the post. Doesn't come out, redirects right back in. That's a fortuitous bounce to the shooter.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Penguins are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Taken by McNabb. Levels them with the hit. Great read with the stick. They've got numbers here. Centering in front. Moves it again. Takes a shot. Oh, what a slick stop by Stolarz. Moves it quickly over to Gagne. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Murphy's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping. The Sharks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Picked up along the boards by McNabb. And that's off target as it hits a body. Into the corner, he takes the pass. And that's off a stick. Passes it over.
Gagne's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Oh, what a blocker stop by Stolarz.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Quick pass across to Smith. Plays it in on the breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to...
Oh, what a chance here. Dishes it off. Scores! And they finish off the Russian style. Wow! Wilkes-Barre Scranton's now gone up by 2 in the back half of the second, and this is a nice place to be right now if you're in front.
Exactly where they want to be. It's exactly how they would have written it up, but they've been dominating possession, and when you have the puck, the other team doesn't, and they've been rewarded with a couple of goals.
Feeds the puck across to Johnston. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. He was locked in there.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
The Penguins have it against the wall. Feeds the puck over to Horvat. Fires it on net. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
The Devils gain control of the puck.
Stolarz has been really good in this game, James, but he's facing a high volume of shots. They'll certainly want to clean that up. They're lucky that their offense is producing.
The Devils have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And now he angles it across to Garland. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Dishes it to Garland. And now he tries to get it across to Suter. And that's intercepted. Puck moved back to center, forcing him to regroup. All alone! Oh, and great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
A chance! Turns that one away. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Devils haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Drouin's got the puck in his own zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, and stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Receives the pass. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Now over to Sakic. Moves it to Drouin. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. Back to the point it goes. No room for that one to get through. Directs it on over to McNabb. Quick pass to Tavares. And there's the save. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Recchi. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Puck scooped up by Recchi. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Quick feed to McDonough. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. Slides the pass over to Faber. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Taken along the wall by Ovechkin. Knocked away by Orpik. Look at this. Passes it over. Oh, what a stop denying that rush. Angles it over to Horvat. And misses on the tip.
And he works so hard to get to the middle of the ice and to get that scoring chance, and he just blows it wide.
Here's a shot. Denies him.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Solid check to slow him down. Now a quick pass to McDonald. Here he is from the slot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Let's get the call. Thompson's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing. The Devils get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Faber's got the puck along the wing. Can't hang on after that hit. And he takes the dish. The Devils take it across the blue line. Under a minute to go in the third. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Oh, big-time save by Stolarz.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Dion's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's taking possession in their own end. The Sharks will play it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Hamilton. The Devils gain possession in their own end. Maintains control of the puck. Great pressure with the stick. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that.
Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game and just have a... This one's over.
The Devils could really open things up with a 5-on-3 power play. Takes possession off the draw. Lets it fly. Denies it in front. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Monster save by Stolarz. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the victory tonight, but this was one of those games that looked like it was going to go the other way.
Well, it certainly did. I mean, the bulk of the game was in their opponent's hands, but they found a way with the limited shots they did get to really have a high shooting percentage when they buried it, and that's what matters at the end of the day.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. These rosters are absolutely loaded. Filthy amount of talent. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The The Devils get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Florida's got the puck. The Devils gain control of it. Look at this. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Great heads-up play with the stick by Englund. Moves it quickly over to Kane. Scooped up along the wall by Granlund.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across his crease. He makes the save.
Sakic's got it deep in the offensive end. Ovechkin's moving it ahead. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Dion's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Avoids the defender. Oh, what a stop by Fleury. Moves the puck over to Arnott. Moves it to Howe. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick pass to Campbell. Takes the feed. Dishes it to Dion. Takes it to the net. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Slides it diagonally to Ovechkin. Shuts him down. Takes the feed. Florida's got it in their own zone. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Tries to feed it over to McDonough. Oh, smart heads-up read. Cuts into the paint. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here.
The Devils jump out to a 1-0 lead here, and they have been the better team, I'd say, through the better part of this first period here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really have, and I feel like they've settled into the game nicely, James, and they've had good possession time, and they get rewarded there by capitalizing on the opportunity, but I really feel that these next few shifts are really important. You're at the back half of the first period, you just scored. You got to find a way to continue to push.
Florida's got a hold of the puck now, and that's picked up by Kucherov. Puck dumped in. Sakic's on the attack in the offensive zone. And a strong effort on that play.
Wow.
He scores! And does he ever?
You know what's amazing, James? Every time he scores, it's like the entire bench elevates. Why? Because he is a leader on this team. He shows it on the ice and, of course, by example off of it.
The Devils are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number 1, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy, and they've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them, and they've talked about them pregame, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Quick feed to McDonald. They've got some momentum here. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they've got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Sends it over to Granlund. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Granlund. Shuts him down.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Puck picked up by Theodore. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And he makes the save on that play. Florida's got the puck near the back end. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Moves it quickly over to Johnston. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Florida's got to change everything about that.
Breakaway! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and make the save.
He's got a chance on a breakaway! Denied on the breakaway! Oh, he came up clutch there!
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Denies him on the slapper! Moves it to Drouin. Moves the puck across to Sakic. And loses possession after a solid hit. Quick pass to Green. Slides it over to Granlund. Centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
Always hated it when you went to practice the next day and you were exposed in the video room, James. And this is what's going to happen here, because it is a lack of coverage in their own zone. You cannot wander away from the middle of the ice, and because they're so puck focused, they give up a primetime scoring chance, and guess what? As a result, there's a goal.
Drills him! Stretch pass! Shot! Makes the save on the slapper! And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Recchi. And that's picked off.
Florida's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and...
He's got a step! Oh, that just scores! And no doubter off the one-timer!
Well, that was a blistering shot. We could hear him calling for that puck up here. He wanted it, he was teed up, and he let it rip.
The Devils are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Puck grab by Petrovich. Letty's taking it from his own end. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Trying to gain a step. He's clear. Oh, what a defensive play. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends the pass over. And he snags that one with the glove.
Perrant's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Florida's got the puck against the boards. Strong defensive effort.
The Devils have had an answer for everything that their opponent has sent their way. Any type of adjustment, they've had an answer for.
Looks to pass it to McMahon. Makes a move in front. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Perron.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel...
Počkejte, chyba většině teďka. Teď by si zahrál, ale bohužel potřebuji jít. Jo, super. Díky, more.